Hey everybody, this is Royalty coming out to everybody with probably one of the most important videos I'll ever make. As we draw near, I think it is time that I release my bit of information I've gathered from this world we live in. Well, for starters, I have a blog site. I just use this as a background because I haven't updated it since, as you can see, 2013. Kind of went a little silent for a while, uh, with risks, being made that me making these videos and giving out certain information, there's certain people in the world that might, you know, not agree to some of these things. So I'm kind of over that phase now, and I'm a soldier, a warrior of, you know, of the good side, and for whatever entity that may be or form it may come in. Well, for starters, everybody, my real name is Edward. I'm 30 years old. Let's see, graduated from high school, took about a year in college, computer science, engineering, law enforcement. Um, I work as a security officer at the moment. Kind of just end up switching my jobs out, so right now I'm unemployed and looking for work, and I find it's the best time for me to go ahead and try to make these videos. So, for starters, as you can read here, I'm a spiritualistic guy. I took a fascination and interest in lucid dreaming when I was 10. So, from the age of 10, let's just kind of catch you up to date on some things. Now, I was raised Catholic. Um, Not entirely, my faith now. My faith now, I would say, is just spiritual. Um, I've seen my first spirit I saw when I was 8 years old was about it was an admiration of Jesus, which is weird to me. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was laying down, and around the corner he came while my mom was laying on the floor asleep, and it was kind of odd to me because he was holding the Ten Commandments and he was pointing specifically at a commandment. I couldn't understand the tablets he had because they were in Roman numeral. At that time, I didn't know what that was, and when I got older, I started to understand a little bit more. But ever since that day, I've been able to see spirits, feel spirits. You know, uh, Kind of took a progression into some arts and learn to communicate with spirits, summon spirits, and help guide spirits back to peace. Well, to kind of speed things up about me, well, I can do anything that I want in my dreams. Now, I know there has to be somebody out here, that could use this information or even help work with me to complete this puzzle of life that we live in. So, in my dreams, I can do anything I want. I can travel anywhere I want to. I can travel the space, to suns, to moons, different worlds, underwater, to worlds under there, and it's just amazing the things I can do. One of the abilities that I've actually mastered, I would actually say that I'm about 80% of feeling confident that I can just, that I can make this work. So I'm like right under what I would consider a master. So let's see. Well, my ability was I was able to fly. I'm able to fly. I actually just worked on it a little bit last night, which worked out pretty well. That was actually probably one of the best nights I've had at being able to control my ability to fly. So you know, I've been able to fly around now, and I'm very confident. Now I can go anywhere in my dreams, and I can fly. And I feel like there's something that, you know, there's something I can do with these skills and talents that I should do, or should be doing. So, it's weird. I'll tell you about some of my in other videos as well. I'll tell you about some of these adventures I've had when I start learning my abilities to be able to jump through worlds, being in a dream, jumping through another dream, and you know, basically a lot of my dreams is constant running. Apparently, something in the dream world doesn't like me being able to do the things I do, because I go into these dreams and I have so many thoughts. Since I'm a lucid dreamer, I'm awake, I know that I'm in a state of dreaming. So I try to talk to the people inside the dreams. I try to tell them they're in a dream and ask them their name. And I even bump into some people that I've seen here. You know, um, a lot of them question me, like, like, they're weird, like, like, what are you talking about? We're not in a dream. You're silly. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I finally stopped, I guess, messing with the matrix, the system, and I stopped acting like I didn't belong and try to fit in. But the more I was working on my abilities of flying and extremely long jumping, because I had, when I first started out, it started out kind of like me practicing a very far long jump, and then it would turn into me being able to learn how to. It's weird. It's like an inner feeling that you feel in your chest, and once you like enlighten it or just glow it, you just feel it and you just start flying. It's amazing. I feel like I can easily teach people how to do this as well. And for some reason, I think that there's a war going on in that world, a spirit world, and they need awakened people to be able to help fight what's going on. Every dream I've been in where I start using my abilities, also abilities wise, I'm able to imagine and bring forth anything that I want. So if I'm in trouble and I'm being chased by it's weird. Like sometimes it's weird men in all black suits with sunglasses chasing me, and then sometimes it's like a black demon slash creature entity that you can't see with no face, just form. And it's extremely advanced. Like it has like my abilities, and it can do anything. It can run really fast, and it has no mercy on anyone. It just kills until it can catch me and kill me and take me out of the dream. And I think there's a reason that I keep getting chased down like that. And I feel like it's trying to take me out before I realize what it is that might threaten their existence or might reveal information that might break the veil. So, I'm kind of reaching out to people. Just it's kind of crazy, but whatever you imagine, you can do. And with that being said, if anyone has any type of thought or ideas of where I might travel to or check out, then please shoot them at me. Here's one interesting story, and this is why I don't like to talk about it. But like I said, we're getting close to the time of change, and I need to put this information forth now, and I need to meet with the right people. So I decided to take a trip to a Smithsonian. It was like a Freemasonry. It was like a library. Yeah, it was a library. So I was there. There were a lot of men in suits and ties, doing a lot of talking. They were exchanging a lot of writings. I kind of just appeared here, jumping dreams. Sometimes when I'm running from the demon or whatever, I don't really choose exactly where I want to go. I just jump dream, and wherever I'm at, I just kind of work with it until the demon catches up with me and I have to jump dreams again. So let's see. So I was in this Freemasonry library, and definitely I could tell it was a Freemason library because there was a lot. Oh my God, the symbols of the Freemason symbols were everywhere, and it was beautiful. Gold linen curtains, a lot of gold inside this place. Like not gold, just like in money sitting, but like gold made objects. So I saw when I arrived in the dream, I saw these two masons walking out of this doorway that I could see this giant like sculpture or like design in. So what I did was while they were walking away, I snuck my way through. I like stuck my foot through the door right before it closed. So I kind of slid in, shut the door behind me. I turned around, and there was a gigantic sized, how do I explain this? A gigantic sized display of our galaxy with with a bunch of planets, and it was gold. It was made of gold, very fine. It was very fine, and there was a giant turn wheel. Well, I decided to turn the wheel, and it started showing all the planets in this retro motion around the sun. So